Fan service versus objectification. Where do we draw the line? Fan service is a common feature in anime, TV shows, and other forms of entertainment, often serving as a tool to engage audiences and provide additional appeal. These moments, whether comedic, emotional, or titillating, are designed to cater to a specific fan base and can range from exaggerated action sequences to sexualized imagery. However, fan service often ignites debate, particularly when it comes to the portrayal of female characters. Is fan service harmless fun, or does it contribute to the objectification of characters? At what point does it cross the line from lighthearted fun to problematic representation? This explores the fine line between fan service and objectification, drawing on examples from popular anime like Fire Force and others. Fan service refers to scenes or elements in a series designed specifically to please the audience, often by appealing to certain desires or expectations. These moments can be anything from exaggerated action, gratuitous humor, or even sexualized portrayals of characters. While fan service is intended to entertain, its effectiveness and ethical implications often depends on how it is executed. Fan service in itself is not inherently harmful. It can serve to enhance the viewing experience by adding humor, building character relationships, or offering visual spectacle. The trouble arises when fan service is used excessively or in ways that objectify characters, reducing them to their physical attributes rather than celebrating their complexity. The debate surrounding fan service revolves around how it affects the characters, particularly female characters. When fan service is used thoughtfully, it can feel like a harmless, fun addition to a show. However, when it turns characters into mere objects of desire or sexualized props, it risks crossing into objectification. A prime example of fan service bordering on objectification can be found in Fire Force. Tamaki Kotatsu, one of the series' main characters, is often subjected to the lucky lecher lure, a trope where she is frequently placed in sexually embarrassing situations. These moments, while intended for humor, consistently undermine her character development and reduce her role in the narrative to that of a comedic object. Instead of focusing on Tamaki's strengths, abilities, or personality, these scenes focus on her physical appearance, perpetuating a stereotype of female characters as mere eye candy. In contrast, Fire Force also features characters like Maki Oz, who is portrayed as a strong, capable woman without relying on excessive fan service. Her character is defined by her personality, actions, and role in the story, showing that it is possible to portray a powerful female character without resorting to sexualization. Maki's character exemplifies how fan service can be used sparingly and still leave room for meaningful character development. Fan service can be used effectively when it serves a narrative purpose or enhances the viewer's understanding of a character. For example, Kill La Kill is a series that uses fan service not as a distraction but as a vehicle for storytelling. The exaggerated outfits and sexualized visuals are deliberately tied to the show's themes of self-empowerment, rebellion, and the societal pressures placed on women. The main character, Ryuko Matoi, embraces her revealing battle outfit as part of her journey towards self-acceptance, making the fan service feel intentional and thematically relevant. In Kill La Kill, the fan service is not gratuitous. It reflects Ryuko's growth and her struggle against the oppressive forces in her world. The series cleverly uses fan service to comment on gender roles and societal expectations, turning what could have been shallow sexualization into an integral part of the story. This shows that fan service can be more than just titillation. It can be an intentional tool that contributes to the narrative and character development. The issue arises when fan service is overused or executed in a way that feels disconnected from the character or story. In series like High School of the Dead, fan service often takes center stage, overshadowing the plot and character development. The female characters, such as Seiko and Rei, are frequently sexualized in ways that don't add depth to their personalities or advance the narrative. These scenes often feel gratuitous and detract from the high-stakes zombie apocalypse storyline, instead focusing on their physical appearances. The overuse of fan service in this context reduces the female characters to mere objects of desire, forcing viewers to focus on their looks rather than their actions or motivations. This is a key example of how fan service, when overused, can undermine the potential for meaningful representation and character development. It's important to acknowledge that fan service is not exclusively directed at female characters. In shows like Free or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, male characters are also subjected to fan service, often through exaggerated physiques or shirtless scenes. However, male fan service is typically framed around strength, power, or humor, rather than sexualization, which creates a double standard in how men and women are depicted in anime. In contrast to the sexualized portrayal of female characters, male fan service often emphasizes physical prowess or absurdity, making it less about vulnerability and more about spectacle. This disparity highlights the differing ways in which male and female characters are objectified or sexualized in media, raising questions about the cultural norms that govern these portrayals. Fan service, while common in Japanese anime, is deeply rooted in cultural and industry-specific factors. In Japan, fan service often targets certain demographics, particularly young male audiences, and is viewed as an expected feature in many series. However, as anime's global popularity grows, there has been increasing scrutiny of how these elements are received by a more diverse, international audience. What may be considered acceptable fan service in Japan may be viewed as problematic in other cultures, where discussions surrounding objectification and gender representation are more prominent. This global conversation challenges creators to strike a balance between meeting fan expectations and being mindful of how characters, especially women, are portrayed. To use fan service responsibly, creators should aim to respect their characters and their audience. When fan service is used sparingly and in a way that aligns with the story or character development, it can enhance the experience without diminishing the integrity of the narrative. Ensuring that characters are multidimensional and not reduced to their physical appearance is key to avoiding objectification. Furthermore, creators should strive to balance fan service with meaningful representation of both male and female characters. By giving characters depth, agency, and personality, creators can engage audiences without relying solely on visual appeal or sexualization. Fan service, in its various forms, can be a valuable tool in anime and TV shows when executed thoughtfully. However, when it crosses the line into objectification, it risks undermining character development and alienating audiences. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe and hit the noti bell for more deep dives.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Hi everyone, Kingsley here. First, I just want to take a moment to say a massive thank you to all of you for helping grow this channel. The increase in subscribers has been incredible, and I couldn't be more grateful. Making videos like this takes a lot of time and effort. Balancing research, editing, and scripting with the challenges of being a student and dealing with the stress that comes with it. But seeing your support, comments, and engagement makes it all so worth it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on fan service. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and as always, stay weird, fam.